Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we are going to take you on a drive with us down Kings Highway, which is also known as US-17. We're going to show you the restaurants, the attractions. There's putt-putt golf, there's all kinds of restaurants, there's surf shops, gift shops, everything you can imagine. This really is the place to go if you're looking for all kinds of stuff to do while you're here in Myrtle Beach. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. So as you can see, it's a beautiful day here. This is the off season technically. We don't have a huge off season, but if you were to do this drive in the summer, this would be packed with cars. It'd be non-stop cars, lots of people turning into businesses, all that kind of stuff. So this is slow going when you come during the summer, but we're going to give you a drive here in the off season so you can both see what it's like in the off season, but also we can cover more ground in the off season because we can move close to the speed limit. And for those of you who like for us to go slow, just a heads up, we are going to go right at the speed limit, but we can't hold up traffic. We can't go exceptionally slow. That's just not a safe thing to do. So a lot of people say, you know, I'm staying on Ocean Boulevard. You know there's things to do on Ocean Boulevard, but you're like, where do I go for more restaurants, more things to do? This is where you want to go. So you can see over to the right, I can actually see the skywall. I don't think that will show up on the film, but you can actually see some of the, you know, high-rise hotels that are oceanfront. That's what those are. So that's how close we are. We're passing Family Kingdom, and it actually extends all the way to Ocean Boulevard. So again, that's how close we are to Ocean Boulevard. This is not very far. Depending on your mobility, it's definitely in walking distance. So you might be able to walk from your hotel and see what's over here, and also easy drive. You know, if you're driving, it's a super quick and easy drive to get over here. There's El Cerro on the left. We have not eaten there yet, but that has been recommended to me. People say they like that. Waffle House, always a classic. And also, actually, since we're coming up here to the church, there's a lot of churches on Kings Highway as well. So if you're looking for a place to worship while you're here visiting, this would be a good road to look for a church or a place of worship. There are also a lot of utility companies, so you've got tires, hair cutting, even some small grocery, like there's a Piggly Wiggly here on Kings Highway. There may be some other, I think there's some other small grocery stores. I think there's a Food Lion somewhere. So there's a lot of options if you just need utility stuff, like if you need to fix a flat tire or you need to pick up some extra groceries. There's also, we're passing an ABC store right now. There's several different, sometimes they call them package stores here, but that's where they sell liquor. If you're not familiar with South Carolina, liquor is not sold in the grocery stores. Beer and wine is, but not liquor. You need to go to those. There's either 3 red dots or ABC on them, and they are privately owned here. They're not run by the government, so they do have different pricing, different options. So now we're to the main part of where you would, if you're on the boardwalk, we're to the central area now. So to the right, you've got this adrenaline zip line, and then you've got this massive parking deck, which is public parking, but you do have to pay for it. If you want to see where to park in this area and even see a free option, we have a video on that. I will link that in the description below. Save you some money if you don't mind walking a little. Here's Mammy's Kitchen that has a breakfast buffet, but they're opening February 16th. They are currently closed for the season, so if you're coming soon, they are not open right now, and that is a super popular place. They usually have a line out the door for breakfast in the morning. We haven't been there personally, but a lot of you said you'd like it, so I think it's quite a tasty place to go. I'm going to point out some things that you may not be able to see that are a little further off the road. So there's a Taco Bell, and then we have a pretty large shopping center over the left with some stores. Here's an Olive Garden, and also there's a park over here to the right. Sometimes that's Chapin Park. Sometimes they have art festivals and craft festivals there. So if you're in town, you can keep an eye out for that. As I mentioned, tons of surf shops. Here's Cafe Old Vienna. I want to point that out because that's also another popular place. Here's that Piggly Wiggly I mentioned. That's one of the grocery stores that's right here close to the hotels, because as you can see, we've got all those beachfront hotels over there to the right. There's Cookout and Krispy Kreme. Cookout's a popular, I think mostly based in the South, hamburger type fast food place. Krispy Kreme, also from the South, another South original. Now they're all over the place. We even saw a Krispy Kreme when we visited Las Vegas, so they've really expanded. But that's another Southern Roots establishment. And over here is one of our favorite putt-putt. It's Hooks Putt-Putt. We've actually played that course quite a lot. We like that course. It's got cute theming. It's sort of a Peter Pan, not licensed from Disney theme. Over here to the left, we see that Sky Zone sign. That used to be a mall, and it has been demolished. We actually miss that mall. We enjoy going to that mall. If you miss that mall, leave us a comment below. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps other people find our videos, and we appreciate that. Up here we've got some ice cream. Still, the parking to the left is where that mall was. I will say they do occasionally have car shows and other things where they need wide open spaces in that area. Oh, also that Donald's Pancake House reminds me, there are a ton of pancake houses on this road, so if you're looking for breakfast, you will definitely be able to find it, no problem. There are tons and tons of pancake options. And most of the places that are called pancake houses, they have all your normal breakfast foods, not just pancakes. This Green's discount beverage to my right is one of the larger package stores that's on Kings Highway, just FYI, and they also have a separate entrance to a store that has beer and wine. There's a Dunkin' on the left, so if you want Dunkin' instead of Krispy Kreme, you can have your Dunkin' Donuts. As I mentioned, tons of beach shops like Eagles there. Also got wings and all kind of bargain beachwear, all kinds of things. There's a Wendy's, $5. We're getting more and more of those type of stores. Oh, and there's a Johnny D's. I want to mention Johnny D's. There's several locations for Johnny D's, including one in Surfside, and I think there's a couple more in this area. I will say that's a popular place to eat, and they have some really good deals if you're an early bird for breakfast. A really good deal at breakfast. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it's around $7, and you get like a full breakfast and coffee. My parents love it when they visit, so that's a place there. There's a Catholic church on the left if you're looking for that. So what's your favorite place to eat, or what's your favorite attraction on Kings Highway? Let us know in the description below. That also helps other people. Here's another great putt-putt course, Spyglass. That's another one we've done, and I believe we have a video on that one. If we do, I will link it in the description below. I'm pretty sure we have a video on that. There's a Walmart neighborhood store. If you're not familiar with those, they're basically like and there's Berkey's Grill. They're basically like a grocery store instead of a full-blown Walmart. So another place that you can get groceries here. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.